they were arguing a stream I was watching, right? They were arguing about Don to Don versus Fire Force as fan service.
Okay.
And the entire thing was it's like so Fire Force with Tamaki, the fan service, it's like it technically happens for a reason. And it's not like just titties out just for titties to be out. But
Yeah.
and this was brought up because they were saying this fan service of Don also like the thing that happened, that terrorist Chibi Reviews, whatever the fuck that nigga's name is, tweeted out the panel of Okaran and Momo like basically in like a missionary position after they get out the water area. I forgot what that's when they fought Peeny Weenie for the first time, right? The goat, right? Like that, he saw that panel and he was like, yo, like, what do you mean? Like this series just has fan service after fan service. Like it's still weird even after the first chapter. And then it was brought up, it was like, oh, Fire Force, like you like Fire Force, and also has the fan servicey moments. And it was like, oh, but it happens for a reason. And like it happens in Don to Don as well. It's like like basically they're going back and forth. It's like, oh, at the end of the day, it's still fan service no matter what. And like I feel like I feel like with Don to Don, like Dudley was saying, I want to really consider what happened in this chapter of fan service. Like it's very clearly like a theme or message the author's trying to get across.
Yeah, the girl's being taken advantage of. I don't think you can call that fan service.
Okay, yeah, but how do you feel about fan service, but it happens for a reason, like Takamaki, for example?
Takamaki.
Like, is that her name?
Tamaki. It's Tamaki.
Tamaki. But like with Tamaki, where like she has a condition or some shit that her titties just randomly pop out.
No, that shit's stupid. That's just stupid.
Okay,
right. They did make it into a power. They made it into a power.
Yeah, no, that like I don't think. I still don't think that's like a good reason, because you can take that shit out of the series entirely and nothing at all changes. Like it's not like like nothing fucking changes. You can take Tamaki out of the series in general and nothing fucking changes.
Is that true?
Like,
well,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
What about the beginning work in season 1?
Okay, let me say this. You can. And I tell people to read Fire Force like this to this day if they care about the Fire Force. The fan service. You can skip every single page where her Lucky Lecture bullshit activates, and nothing will be missed from the story. That last fight in the series of hers, where she takes
off her clothes, it's like, oh, I'm gonna embrace it.
You can skip that entire fucking fight, and you will be perfectly fine. It like her fan service. There's not. Like, yeah, there's technically an in-series reason for it, but it's still just some shit that the author made up to put some titties in there, bro.
Yeah.
It's not like it has no impact on the actual story.
And my thing is as well, it's like,
well, didn't they have a whole fight with it actually?
Yes, you can skip the fight. You can skip the fight, bro. You can skip the fight.
Yeah, I mean,
no, you can skip the fight.
No, not the fight. I was thinking about Tamaki as a whole right now. Like when you were saying, like, because I remember the pillar shit.
Yeah, okay. As a character, Tamaki is important. So you like, I can't say you can't take her out the story, but like her Lucky Lecture fucking gimmick.
Yeah, your Lucky Lecture scenes. Yeah, you're right about that. You could skip them. I mean, nothing would be detrimental to the story. But like her.
Yeah, her as a character, like with Rika and shit, her relationship with him,
yeah,
like all that. Yeah.
Then the fucking because I remember like she was one of the pillars that like brought the world back to what it was, right? Because when it was like, she was one of the, it was the what was it?
Yeah.
I forgot it. Yeah, the pervert shit, the fucking what Shinra was, and then what
Wait, no, hold on. Tamaki wasn't a pillar because.
Or not a pillar, but like one of the things that was bringing the world back. It's been a while since I read Fire Force, but like. I feel like that was like the reason why like it's important, because like it kind of brought the world back. She helped save the world because she was a Lucky Lecture or some shit.
No,
I think wasn't that what it was? Like I swear to God, she said, "I'm gonna embrace it."
Okay, no, because the problem with that fight, fan service and shit, too. Like that fight was a message from Okubo straight to the fucking audience, because he had people talking in the fight from his perspective.
Yeah, like, I remember when that chapter dropped. That shit was weird.
Yeah.
That shit was weird. I remember when that chapter dropped.
Okay. Why is she naked? Why do you do all this with the child? Right? Okay.
Yeah, because that shit, there was no reason for that, bro. Okubo just wanted to get his point across, and the point was stupid. The nigga just wanted to frost some titties. That's all it was. So I don't think Fire Force is very comparable because Dandadan, yes, does have some weird shit. And first chap, okay, it feels weird. It feels weird to say this because when the first episode came out, everyone was saying, "Oh, it's only the first episode," and I knew it wasn't only the first episode.
Okay, no, I was one of those people saying that. I don't remember any like other weird, like super weird scene like the first episode happening in Dandadan.
Yeah, I mean it happens like I
Because
said, like
it's the-
spoilers.
It's no. It's the first episode and then the end of the arc with Ira. Because
I don't consider that like the
It's not-
missionary scene.
it's not
Like,
on
I
a
feel like
different
I feel
scale. It's on a
like
different scale
that's
'cause it's not-
typical shit. Like that's typical shonen. Like
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
okay.
they were pretty much Okuron was
Because
not
I-
moving
Because
I
I,
will say-
consider the shit with the first episode. That's on a different.
Yeah, I will
that's
say
not
it's-
like normal.
Okay. I don't consider it fan service because, well, like one is they're just naked. Nothing's being shown or anything. They're just like it's just a silly scene. They run away right after because they're embarrassed. It's like there's nothing really sexual.
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
not. It's not really.
Well,
It's not. That scene's not really fan
more
service.
comedic.
I will say the posing is a little bit crazy, a little bit.
But
like,
okay,
it's
but
not-
okay,
Oh, yeah,
but there
Okuron
is a
was on top of
reason.
her.
Okay, no. See,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
thing
'cause-
is with that scene, it's like there is a reason why they're holding each other because they were like
yeah, because of the way
launching
because of the way
themselves or whatever the
Okuran
fuck.
got them out of.
But
yeah.
it's the way they landed. It's like, oh, it looks like we're having sex, and now everyone sees us,
Yeah.
and our clothes were off
Yeah.
because we were wet. So it's like I see
Okay,
why
yeah,
someone
like
would
that,
consider it fan service, but it's like I don't know.
I don't consider it. It's more like if you want to say something about it, I guess you could say it's kind of weird, but at the same like it's this is just like typical anime shit.
Uh-huh.
Like I feel like it's just typical anime shit. A teen romance, like they get into some fucking like kind of like it's just typical shit.
Like, you know,
I
a weird,
don't
like, scenario.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
you're not
understand.
supposed to be-
Yeah, I understand if you'd say it was a little bit weird, but like I don't think it's fan service, and I don't think it's anywhere near the scale of Momo almost being fucking sexually assaulted in the first episode. And again,
Right, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But
and this is actually the last time something like that happens in the series.
Well, okay, I do
Yeah.
remember they did kind of try to do what they did to Momo to Okuron, but it wasn't like his clothes were still on. Like they
nowhere
just,
to that
yeah,
level.
it wasn't.
You mean when he got jumped?
Yeah, spoilers for
Well, I mean-
done if you didn't already
Yeah.
could tell, but
Bro, we just talked about it
I
like this
know.
after, bro.
Oh, look, we we're
Um,
a little far.
But I was gonna say while we're on Fire Force, the thing with Fire Force is like I also hear Fire Force saying to be like, oh, you like One Piece, but you're complaining about like some titties being shown. But the thing with one like fan service and like One Piece or like Bleach or like any other series for real, it's like oh, titties in your face for a second and then like it's gone. But like with Fire Force, like
Wow.
it actively like gets in the way of like the actual story. And like my biggest example every time is like with the Rekka fight, right? Like I was gonna say Arthur. What's that nigga's name? Shinra shows up and he's fighting Rekka, and then he gets launched into Monkey's face, and it takes us out the fight for like a minute because they have to do the whole gag or whatever the fuck, right? And then he goes to fight him again, and then he gets knocked into her ass this time or something. And it's like, all right, bro, like what are we doing?
Also, I will also say the fan service in One Piece is mostly anime only.
That
Because
is
them
true.
niggas
There's
at
actually-
Toei are some fucking gooners, bro. They in war.
I'll
Like,
I'll
bro.
never get over the scene of like when Nami first gets on an Onigashima fit, and it's like 30 seconds of just the panic across her entire body, bro.
Like, bro.
What would you say?
When they first get to Onigashima and like in the anime, it shows like Nami's like entire body in her fit and like her just titties are just out. But like, yeah, there's really no
Oh,
fan
yeah.
service in like the One Piece manga. And if it is, it's in one of those like
Well,
small
yeah,
ass panels.
there is some fan service, like Thriller Bark. Oda did write that shit with her in the bathtub, and the whole. That
Yeah, but like
Okay,
as
well,
of recent, I was talking about.
I will-
like,
I will
there's
hang
not-
and then
it
like
No, yeah, because like there's also the bath scenes and shit. It's not as egregious
happiness
as the
punch,
anime.
bro.
Because like, okay, bro, we don't see that. Like that was just like
yeah, the last
Yeah.
time I seen Happiness
The
Punch
gag-
was like in the
like, it's
beginning
just,
of
I
Wano.
mean, it's gags, but like you know what I mean. People are gonna be like, it's fan. Like like it's just like it's like semantics, honestly. I mean,
I guess so.
some
Yeah.
people don't really get
Most
bothered
fan
by
service-
like fan service. Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
but
like
it's just like
Most fan service in One Piece is either like at the very beginning of a new arc or like after the arc is already concluded. So they're not really messing with anything
no.
outside
Okay,
of like,
okay,
Fishman Island.
okay. When I say fan service, I mean like the
like
because,
titties being
like,
shown, right?
yeah, because
Oh,
like again, in the end, like let me find a comparison.
like High School DxD or like I would say Fairy
Now
Tail.
that's
like
peak
here,
fiction.
this is a perfect
Now that's
example. This
peak
was like
fiction. High School DxD. Now we're
High
Okay,
School
talking.
yeah,
DxD
we-
is
we
just
know this,
straight
yeah.
fan service.
Now
That's what I
that
mean.
now that shit.
But yeah.
Now we're talking anime. Now that's
Okay,
some anime.
okay,
motherfucker.
okay,
Right?
okay.
Hey,
you're
that's
going
peak,
there,
bro.
you're
Peak,
going there.
bro.
But yeah, looking at the Discord, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like,
Yeah, this is egregious. Like, hold on, let me show this for the. This is crazy. Great googly moogly. Nico
okay,
Martin,
nigga.
man.